Hi everyone, and welcome back to another session of this lovely painting. And yeah, it's been a busy afternoon. I'm actually recording this on the same day that I recorded this part here, and obviously up here as well. Actually, I think it was up there, but but yes, I've really cracked on with the housework today. I feel really happy with myself. Loads of the stuff is done now, so you might hear the washing machine in the background because I'm trying to do the last few bits of load. Done the bed sheets yesterday. I just need to do a few t-shirts and stuff, and yeah, so won't be long before dinner. I'm still waiting for Amazon. It's now gone 3:15 and there's still no sign of them, and now they're saying between 3 and half 6, so yeah, really quite annoying. But shortly as I came off air on the previous session, I did a bit of you know, getting the dinner ready and getting my lunch ready, and made a cup of tea, and was trying to get into Disney Plus, but it kept saying that my password was wrong, so I need to do that later. And the thing is with the device is you have to sit there, put in each individual letter in, which is really frustrating. So I thought, oh, I'm not doing this all day. And sometimes, last night it took me 5 attempts because it comes up with like a little, you know, them captcha things where you've got to follow the, comes up with like a box with letters in, and you've got to try and replicate what the letters say. And it took me 6 attempts to get into it. So yeah, it was really quite annoying, but in the end I got into it and done. I'm using my new bubblegum pen. I call it bubblegum pen because the balls of it looks like a you know, that chewing gum that you can get. So then I was debating, oh, what should I watch? Should I watch The Crown or see if there's anything on YouTube that I need to catch up on? And I was looking on Netflix. No, I think it was Sky Cinema. And Sky Cinema had Peter Rabbit 2, and I thought, oh yes. So I didn't want to watch it until obviously Easter, because Easter's fast approaching, but it came up saying that apparently it was only available until 11:59 tonight. They never say like midnight, it's always 1 minute to midnight. So I thought, oh, I'll watch that, and then, I mean, April's another couple of months away yet, so but it's really lovely, so I really quite enjoyed watching that. And it got to about 1:30, and I decided I'll come in here and do a bit more stuff that I need to do. Check Amazon, and still nothing at the moment, so so then I thought, well, I'll do some of this, and then after that I might, hopefully if we've got the parcel come, I might do a bit of sitting there eating my treats. And I mainly bought them for the Masked Singer, but you know what I'm like with chocolate. And even if I like like save some and fold the bar of chocolate, you know, the wrapping up, and put it in the cupboard, my mind is constantly telling me that it's there, and I won't be satisfied until I've ate it all, and then I relax a bit. So, because I know it's there, I just want to eat the whole lot. But I don't know why Amazon say a specific time and then they don't, so he will be getting bad feedback on that. And then hopefully, one of the worst mistakes Amazon have ever done is invest in this stupid courier called Amazon Logistics. It's awful. Basically, it's Amazon's own courier, but it's not. You know, you have to wait in all day, and it's just, you can't get on with nothing. You know, if I want to listen to music, you can't listen to it in case you miss the doorbell and stuff. And it's, they used to have CityLink, but CityLink, the City Sprint and CityLink, CityLink went bust. Because I used to work for CityLink in the depot, you know, like processing and sorting parcels and packing them into the vans, but they went bust, and then that's when I moved to Parcel Force. But didn't really like it, so they were taking the piss, because what they did with it, we had trolleys, and they said, right, I need you to put all the trolleys over this side. So I've done it, and then he goes, oh no, sorry, I meant over that side. And I said, do you know what, mate, I'm out of it. You know, you're taking the mick now. You've just told me to put them all over this side, and then you're saying you want it all over the other side. So he was taking the right mick. He reckons that he had to get a van down that side. Load of rubbish. You don't put a van right next door to a shed load of trolleys. So that was a lie. But yeah, so then they obviously invested in DPD, but apparently the computer, their computer systems, say like you've got a parcel, the computer picks what size of box that item will be best for that item. They've also got a system where the computer will tell them what courier it goes with. So, I mean, 10 times out of 10, I'm always getting Amazon Logistics, and you know, if they're gonna come, you gotta wait all day. So, I mean, it's not something I need urgently, but it's just the fact that, you know, I can't get on with things until I need to hoover the bedroom, and I like to listen to music when I'm doing it, and I can't do that because they still won't come here, because they can't tell the time. So, I'll never understand why they have to come from Cambridgeshire when they've got a depot in Ipswich. Sometimes when I'm at my relatives, they come from Basildon or Ipswich. So why has it got to get... And what's interesting is, this has come up from... Let's see where it's come up from. And normally they'll kick in a map when there's so many doors away from you, but this has come all the way up from... When my system loads. So this has come all the way up from let's have a look here. See, again, it's quite weird because it comes up saying that the package has been picked up, arrived at the final Huntington, and then package being processed at Huntington. But normally it tells you where they've shipped it from. So whether this was shipped from Huntington, you know, because normally it'll go from, like, I don't know, Milton Keynes, and then it goes up to where it needs to go. So yeah, sorry guys, my phone is being a pain, and let's put the battery thing on. But yeah, it's really annoying. One thing I can't stand is waiting in all day. Oh, do you know what? One time I waited in all day. They said that they put it out for delivery on 10 o'clock, I think it was, and waited in all day, and then they say, oh sorry, the driver's broke down or something's happened with the driver, and it is a bit of a piss take, really. You know, I like my things nice and quick, and they have got this new option where apparently it comes before 1 o'clock, but it's only on certain things. Normally, if it's something in Witham, it comes within about an hour of it going out for delivery. So, oh, did you see that? It's going ice skating. But yeah, it's where possible, I try to avoid shopping on Amazon now, because it's just the wait time you have to wait. You know, if you had something to do, say like you had to do shopping in the afternoon, you probably wouldn't be able to do it. You've got to wait for these to hurry, you know, drive it, and that. It takes forever and ever. I mean, the last time I got something, it came at 7 o'clock at night, and I'm watching a movie. You know, you can't unwind, you can't sit down, you can't relax, because waiting for this driver to turn up, it's beyond a joke. This rate, I'm not going to get it till the Masked Singer's gone off. And then sometimes I sort of regret and think to myself, why didn't I just buy it from the shop, you know? Originally I was going to shop through Snappy Shopper, but I woke up too late and the store was closed. So normally I can get it, the last order in for like 7:30, and it will still come, but yes, I needed my beauty sleep. So this is nice. We're coming up to the last few rows now, and then we'll get to pump on the last section, and then it's just a case of filling in all the other bits. So looking very forward to kitting these down. And this is what the good thing is, because the bottom half is near enough all sort of blue, so we can then look at all the colours and see what we can you know, put them in. I have got my next jar of dirt bottle ready, but it's just drying. Let me know in the comments, because I'm quite new to putting drills in jars. Do you keep them all? Do you segregate them all? I know Liz does. She said that in her video the other day. But yeah, do you segregate them? Do you keep them? Do you keep them as like an ornament, like sand art or something? So yeah, hello. Oh my god, what is that? I thought that was an I, it's a D. So yeah. I mean, I keep checking the tracking, you know, every hour, because when they're close to your area, the map will kick in and it will say like 3 days, or no, it will say things like 4 stops away or 3 stops away, and it really is quite frustrating. And when I'm shopping, I'm always looking at new companies that offer better speeds, because it's got to be improved. It just has to. It's really ridiculous. I mean, surely it would have been easier to send a courier that's closer to the area than rather than come all the way from bloody Cambridge. Really does piss me off. So I do apologise if I sound a bit fed up, but I am, because, you know, considering this ran out at 10 o'clock and now it's like almost 3, and then they keep changing it, because they're now saying that it's going to be coming between 3:45 and 6:45. Why say like 3 o'clock and then change it to a different time? DPD, they give you a time slot and they're always here, because apparently, I don't know if this is true, but so Ricky was saying, he's one of our regulars, and he was saying that apparently if they, I don't know if it's all the parcels, but if they get so many parcels done in an hour, they get a £200 bonus. But if they come too early, so like they're 5 minutes early, their tracker system will tell them that they have to wait until the scheduled time, because it won't let it scan unless you've got that. But yeah, next week we've got Saturday. That came out really wrong. We've got Saturday night takeaway, but apparently they're supposed to be doing a documentary on it. So that will be interesting, and this is exciting. We're getting to the last row. Well, 2 rows, but I'm really excited about this. Quite like this pen as well. It feels like a proper writing pen. So yeah, it's quite nice. So it's the A18. Du, du, du. Du, du, du. Obviously in this one I'm not multi-placing, because obviously this doesn't have a multi-placer, and I don't like keep swapping and changing pens. So yeah, plus now it's coming to the, I sort of speed up and then I slow it right down because I know that I probably won't be doing this again. So yeah, but I do. But tonight, I love that saying. I got it from Saturday Night Takeaway. But yeah, tonight we are gonna be doing what we got. We've got, I'm trying to think what's on, the Masked Singer final, so that's probably gonna drag on for a couple of hours. And then we've got, what's after that? There's normally something else on Saturday after that. Just asking my friend what's on after Masked Singer. But we'll probably have the news, it's boring as hell. Oh, it's Ukraine and Turkey again. Because they've changed it, I've read up and apparently they've changed it so that apparently we have international news as well. Now normally international news is on ITV3, hence international television. But yes, I'm not in a very happy mood today, so I do apologise. But, you know, I just want my order. Don't like waiting in for things, it drives me insane. It's like when I have repairs, I'll say to them, you know, I'm not doing an all day thing, so either you come on the morning or we don't do it. I can't have my evening backlogged. But they're actually coming on the 23rd to put this new worktop in because he damaged it. So when he put the cooker in, he damaged the worktop, so they're coming to replace that. They must love me, keep reporting repairs. They must love it. But, you know, you shouldn't damage it really, so yeah. So as you can see, we're coming up to the last row. Starstruck apparently is on, I don't know what that is, but yeah, that's on. So yeah, it's probably going to be just Saturday Night Takeaway. While dinner's cooking, I'll probably cook the rest. While dinner's cooking, I will probably do a little bit more of Peter Rabbit, get some more of that finished. And yeah, this poor machine never gets a break. I'm always doing laundry every day. I like it spick and span. Hello, it's me. Just going to move this release paper down a bit. See, that's all we've got left, so it's not going to be long before this is finished. And what I like about this paper is you can you know, stick it up and down as much as you like, and it doesn't seem to lose its stick, which is nice. It's so much better than that horrible flimsy plastic stuff that you get on poor glues. You don't hear the crinkling of it, so it's really nice. But obviously it might need to be replaced, like for example here. Whoa, did you see that? Nearly went off. Like this bit's a little bit crunkled up, but yeah, over time it will need to be replaced. But for 50p, I'm really happy. Prism have saved me a £5 on Amazon. Sorry about the clanking noise, it's my belt that's bashing against the glass door of the machine. But there we go, guys. So what we've got to do now is go like a grabbing machine. Oh man. Right, I'm just gonna do, so this is where we'll get to look at the colours and go, right, what one do we need? Do we need any more of that? And then we can do a bit of drill dumping, because that will then create space on the worktop as well, so that'll be good. Okay, I'm just gonna move them down a bit. We have got some 3 there, so I'm just gonna put them in there. But yeah, I'm looking, I'm going to start my Easter painting soon. So yeah, Okay, so we can look at this and see what we've got. Okay, so looking at this, I can't see that we're going to be using, what I'm going to do is just see. So I can see here, looking at this, and if we look under here, there's none of that colour, and there's definitely none over this side. So what we can do is with this colour here, where's it gone? Okay, so for example, this colour, this one here, we know we're not going to be using that again. So before I would kit them up, but now what I do is just dump them in here. Then what will happen is, once that's put in there, I mean it's a bit wet still in there, but it's not like I'm going to be using them. So they'll just go in the trash after this. But what I then do is I'll take the sticker off. So I'll put that over there for the minute. So I'll take the sticker off, and then it then ends up in the sink, because obviously it does get a little bit dusty with the drills and that, and they can get stuck. Circles always tend to get stuck because they don't sit very well in the tracks that are here, but that'll go into the wash. And then I don't think we're using any more of this, so that can go in there as well. So that's pretty good. This is the fun part, because when you're starting to kick down, you know you're approaching the end, so that's pretty good. So we're going to be, that will create another tray for us. And then I reckon we could probably get away with this colour, which is that 6. Now you can use the funnel if you want. See, it's still a bit wet in there because it's got stuck, but you can always put dryer sheets in there if you want. I have no plans on keeping these drills. So once they're full, they're full. I collected another jar. I get these jars from the Dollar Mio, so yeah. Okay, so that's that one. So I think what we'll do now is we'll start to do a little bit more. We don't need to draw it up. We've got the margin of this washi tape around here, but we'll try and block it up to this section if we can. But yeah, it's now the last row. So what will happen is, as I said, once we've done, I want to get the last row done, and then we'll go back over it and put all the fillers in for the missing colours. So yeah, but yeah, I think we could do this. I think we can get this done by about Wednesday if we're lucky, hopefully. Just depends on how many sessions I can fit in. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that we couldn't get this done in time for Valentine's, but I'm a very busy man. So yes, a bit of gunk there, then what's a bit black there, but that's fine. But yeah. So this colour looks okay. We've got a few gappages here with the G and that, but yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. We will tackle that right at the end. See, for example, sometimes it will pick up that drill, for example, but then if I go like that, it gets stuck. So yeah, but it won't be long before another painting done and dusted. I am going to be doing completions videos, you know, where I'll show all my completions, but obviously I can't do it yet because I need to have enough paintings to make the video worth it, you know. So I'm thinking perhaps 10 paintings at a time. So yeah, and as I said, with the unboxings, not necessarily you will see every painting on the channel. So, because I do like to do some off camera, so you won't see all the paintings being whip and chatted that are in the unboxings. It just is what I fancy. My priority is really to try and get the older paintings done. As I said, I think I bought this one in March, but that's what we should have gone. We should have gone down, not across there. But yeah, so it's a nice way to spend a Saturday afternoon though, because I took I'm not doing the matinee with the Ulster Cup that we're doing. I can't be asked to do the matinee and it's a really long day, because you have the matinee, which is an afternoon show, and then you also have the evening performance. I'm doing the evening one, and then they said that we'll all go for Chinese. Like, the cast tend to go home, some do stay for the Chinese, but then the crew go for Chinese as well. And I said, what sort of time are we looking at? Because normally straight after the 7:30 show, once that's finished, which is normally around about 10 o'clock, we then start to strip the stage, get it back to how it was, take all the set down. It just saves us a job on Sunday morning getting up to do it. So yeah, but normally it will go into like 1 o'clock, and I don't like Indian food, so they said that they'll go for Indian, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna miss that then. So yes, I will have to leave probably, because I'm not going to be able to watch The Masked Singer, so I can always catch up on it, but I totally forgot I had to be there. So yeah, so I'm not going to enjoy The Masked Singer until I get back, which I can always catch up on, you know, BBC iPlayer and that. So yeah, but yeah, there was a time we did a show called Our House, and part of the set was scaffolding, and they had a job, the scaffolders had a job the next day in London, so they tried to really slow it down in de-rigging it, because they didn't want to do the job in London. So that was pretty funny. Also, I do think rounds as well do tend to make you go a little bit slanted. Just seen a fork pop up. So I need to try and remember to get squares moving forward. It will take longer, but I think I've done my time with rounds. Obviously, I've got the washi type as like a guideline ruler as well, so that's pretty good. I think also for the next session we might get the multi-placer pen out, because we're now starting to get into the multi-place zone. Or we might just slow it down and do single placing. So this is clearly going to be a rectangle, because we've gone down too much here, so it's like it's like Mario, isn't it? You know, when he jumps and that. Now the other thing I don't want to do is accumulate too many jars, because I'll be chucking them all away. So, but I do like seeing how they, you know, all the different colours build up. It's like a, you know, sand art. I think what we'll do here is, because it's a little bit, the contour's a bit strange, we will just fill that section in there, and then it will bring it in line to that square. So yeah, we'll do that. I know what Amazon are doing because they know I'm a chocoholic. They're making me wait. That's what it is. Oh, do you know what? I got some hot cross buns the other day, and you know what I'm like? I say it how I see it and how it is. And I thought, oh yeah, I really fancy hot cross buns, so I got some. They were in this horrible sort of burgundy red wrapper. They were absolutely horrible. They were so, like, near enough rock hard. It felt like you were tasting cardboard. The best ones are from the co-op, so yeah, I will tolerate a hot cross bun if there's no other shops, but I don't have them all year round. I tend to have them near, you know, Easter and that, so I don't know what we're doing here. I seem to be going all over the place. But it is really, really lovely, because now we're getting into like the warmer weathers again, so we're seeing like daylight saving creeping back, and over the next sort of weeks, probably over the next sort of 3 or 4 weeks, you'll start to see the daylight is starting to get longer. So I love that time of year, but boy does it go so quick. And then before you know it, you're back to the winter again. But the only thing I'm not looking forward to is the heat, because all the fans will have to come back out. I have 3 fans. I have a desk fan, and then I have the bedroom fans. I had a white one and then the black one. The black one is the more powerful one, but they need dusting, and sleeping in the heat is horrible, because I have to have the heat going all night. I'm not making any sense, am I? I have to have the fans going all night because it's just, you can't sleep in it. So the electric bills are then like sky high because you're running it through the night, but it's supposed to be cheaper through the night anyway. But I was lying in my bed last night watching TikTok. No, The Crown. I was watching a bit of The Crown, and then I watched TikTok, and then there was a post that came up saying that apparently we're supposed to get a really bad winter with snow, heavy snows on the way or something. So yeah. Just gonna check the tracking again. Oh dear. See where it is this time. Oh, surprise, surprise. Yep, still no map. Now. He's very cute. But yeah, it won't be long before it's his birthday again. I mean, this year is completely gone mental. I mean, how the hell can we be at the end of February almost? It's scary to think that, you know, every day, it just seems to go faster and faster and faster. And, you know, for me, there's not enough time in the day. There really isn't. Because, you know, I think about staying up at night, and then I'm thinking, no, you know, I need to sleep. But it's just crazy. Absolute crazy. going to do this row, then I'm going to get a Bon Licky Licky, which is, Bon Licky Licky is pirate language for drink, according to Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean. But I think out of all the Pirates of the Caribbean films, Dead Man's Chest is by far the funniest. You know, when they're running through the chest, they're running through the forest with the Davy Jones' heart in the chest, and then Captain Jack Sparrow gets put on a giant pole thing and then they're trying to cook him under the fire, and they've got them big swinging balls that are trying to climb up the side of the mountain, and such a fantastic, and even the big, like, what looks to be some sort of Catherine wheel. You know, back in the day you would have like water, it's like a big round, it's got slats in but it filters water, I don't know what they call them, but that gets broken. He's like, his train's about to fall off his neck, and it's just a brilliant film. So let's change the wax, let's have some funky heart wax. I think Prism sent me this because they had a bit of a delay, so they very kindly sent me a free gift of wax. I don't know if that was the one, but hello, it's me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next couple of months. I mean, March, I'm sort of thinking perhaps birds or something. But April, oh man, I'm so excited for April. There is a lot of good paintings. And also for crafting, I've got some love. I do a crafting channel called Crafts with Mike, and there are some really lovely crafts coming up, Easter related. I am going to endeavour to try and get a hamper done this year as well, and just do a giveaway. We'll do like spin the wheel on that. But last year, for some reason, we ran out of time, and I really want to try this year to make a better effort. So yeah. Can't even have me biscuits and tea because they're taking half a century to come. But you watch, the minute I'll get them, it'll all be gone in 10 minutes. So all that waiting just for 10 minutes. Just remember to get my drink. But Monday morning I've got to email Anima to get the blood test results. So yes, if my cholesterol's good, then I'm still going to eat cakes. Fuck it. But if it's really crap, if they say, right, your cholesterol's too high, then I'm going to have to stop eating cakes. It's just so like, oh man, I really, really want to. I want to make some Easter nests as well. You know, the little Easters, you can use like shredded wheat, melted chocolate with mini eggs, or you can use cornflakes. My sister loves it. She's made, oh yeah, she made a really lovely banana loaf cake. It was gorgeous. It was a little bit too wet. She should have let it set a bit more, but yeah, oh man, heaven. But it's also a good way to use, like, you know, the like if your bananas are just starting to turn black, it's a good way to use them up. Because my granddad, oh man, he eats the really black ones. So you know when the yellow, the banana skin is starting to go brown and it's really got, it really looks like it's really soft and that. I've ate bananas like that before and it's made me gag. I don't know how he does it, but for me, they have to be hard. It's got to be like, not too hard, but you know when they just start coming from green and then just start to go into that yellow colour. That's how I like them. Hello, 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 hello. I fancy watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory actually. Seeing as I've got hot cross bun chocolate coming, why not? I think I could probably get another 2 sessions done. I'd like to try and get to here if I can today, but I don't know. Obviously it would be quicker with multi-placing, but we're still... I'm actually filming this on the 18th of February, so we've still got a week and bit at the moment. I'm actually thinking of doing the Rainbow Rose because we've missed out on a couple of weeks. I'm thinking perhaps do a 2-hour live or something. I'm not too sure yet. Oh my god. Does anyone know that song from Vinnie Jones? And it goes, Lippo Fazzi, Lippo Fazzi for the reggae. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I love watching The Repair Shop. That was good. It was so funny. Right, the other night, I think it was last night I was watching it, or the night before, but Michael McIntyre's, you know, the big show, he had a technical problem. So there's a bit in the show where they put the person's text on the screen, and he couldn't get it to come on. So the man, obviously one of the crew members came on to try and fix it, and then someone from the audience, it was so funny, they shouted out, you need to move closer to the laptop, and obviously Michael McIntyre responded to it, and then the guy in the audience said, well, it's common sense in it. So he wasn't very happy. So obviously Michael dreams, all your ambitions, you know, just, you know, if you want to learn to drive, you know, fulfill all your back, and don't never go back. Like, say you learn to drive and perhaps you failed it, I know some of my friends, they've gone for their test like multiple times and they've just gave up, they've never done it since. And the way I see it is always try and overcome that hurdle, because you know, give it a few days and then try again, you know, always move forward, do not move back, you know. It's like a time when I was in Hunstanton, and we were seeing, there was like these horse rides that you could get on, and the horse would walk from one side of the beach to the other side of the beach. So I got lumbered with this big sheer horse, and oh my god, I was proper heavy, and I think the horse was getting a bit fed up, because you just saw me keep bumping up and down, and like he was whacking me with his saddle, and geez, yeah, you don't want to get behind a horse kick. And then my my other ones, my siblings went on like a little Shetland pony. A Shetland pony is basically a mini pony, but oh man, I can't even remember where Hunstanton is. Where is Hunstanton? Let me have all crumbs. What was that? It was my daughter charger. Oh heck. Let me go to Hunstanton. So Hunstanton is apparently in Norfolk. Yeah, so very similar to where. So it's in Norfolk, but apparently it's where Red Wings Horse Sanctuary used to be. Now I used to be a member of Red Wings Horse Sanctuary. There was a horse called Oliver Twist. Reason being is because he had a twisted jaw, and they never could fix it. And then I adopted a little horse called Rocky. Don't know. I don't know if I've got. Oh gosh, I've just scared myself. I can't get all that out, but I had a little P-ring with little Rocky. Then I adopted a horse called Prince, which was black. Then I had one called Major, and then the last one was Katie. And basically you would pay like £12 adoption fee, which was really good, because most charities, they want money every month, and this charity was like once, you know, once a year. But I believe it's gone up now. Now